love that music. It's a jam. It is a jam.
Were you back there going like, dun, 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 dun?
Yes, I was. Like, yes. Oh my goodness. Welcome. We're spilling the Disney tea. It is ladies' night, and we're having some of our favorite ladies on here. We have the amazing Melissa from Talking Mickey Project. Please go check them out. Emma, it's really their daughter Emma's channel, and she is at 550 subscribers. So go check them out. You will love it. Fantastic interviews. Honestly, fantastic interviews. Fantastic.
Thank you.
So go check them out. And this lady down here makes a martini like no other.
Ooh.
Racy costumes, and goes cruising and flying first class. I just saw. And,
well, not all the time. I promise you, it's not all the time.
I love living vicariously through Bob and Kelly. So definitely check them out as well. And let's say hi to chat. But first, if you happen to be watching replay, please leave a comment down below. #replay so we can tell you that you're amazing. So thank you so much for that. We have so many cool kids in chat. Let's say hello to that wild and crazy guy. Crazy Mike's Fun Channel.
Hey, really Crazy Mike.
Have a crazy fun channel. He did some great Halloween stuff on his channel, just showing his setup. And then also some pranks that they pulled on Grandma. So... I am not a good prank me person. I'm like, either. I will kill you. Oh my goodness. And I just saw my good friend that I need to get the link over to. So let's keep talking. James, could you please send Vicky's Tigger Tales the link for me, please? So sorry. Kimberly Hazard is here, one of my very favorite redheads. Thank you so much, my dear friend, for being here. We love you. And Katie Mack. I love Katie. Thank you so much for being here, Katie. So many great friends. It's ladies' night. And the feelings right.
There's a few guys in there too.
They're sneaking in. Yeah, they're sneaking in.
I like it. I love men. I do. I don't always like them, but I do love them. Kay Will is here, La Presidente, who is the president of the James Ryan fan club. And we appreciate her so much for that. And there's Crazy Mike. Oh, Rachel's Adventures. Hi, sweet Rachel. Appreciate you being here. I know I saw Mandy earlier and Byron Chandler. And oh my heavens, Captain Kevin Sparrow is in chat. Welcome, Kevin. And the fantastic Vicky's Tigger. I love you. I miss you. I pray for you. I think about you all the time.
Can I just say I love this gin and tonic? That's what my AirPods are called, gin and tonic. My Apple AirPods, they're called gin and tonic.
I love that. I love that. Gin and tonic. I love it. Ginny is just the best. And it is Ginny, not Jenny. So, she's like the best person ever. Honestly, I love her. So I hope to see you again soon, girlfriend. I will be a Floridian in 2023 if I have to live in a cardboard box and so it's only funny because it's true. But thank you so much, everyone. We are just going to hang out tonight. It's going to be ladies' night, so you know what? Let's give it to Kelly for the sparkly top. I was going to put my sparkly top on and then was thinking I'm too comfy in my jammies.
Well, it's all levels. It's all levels, right? I'm like on party level and I'm on like nightclub level.
And I'm in mom level. I'm Disney mom level.
Yeah.
I got my Minnie Mouse shirt on,
It's the only time I have to like sparkle it up. So
I love it. So next time, I promise I will dress up. I was like, Yeah, I'm at the after party.
There you go. That is right.
Pizza. Coke Zero. Oh my goodness. Mar in Memphis is here. Marvelous. Mar in Memphis. Thank you so much for being here, girlfriend. And yay! Erin and Roxana and baby Ariel. So. Oh, I did miss your joke. I'm so sorry. Let me go back up.
Uh-oh.
The glasses are coming on. Well, it is 2022. So yes, apparently all you need is a dress to be a woman. So
no, you have to have all the other accoutrement. You got to have the brassiere, and you got to have,
all the uncomfortableness that comes with that.
Yes, and period pain. So I think when these surgeries happen, they ought to, insert that too.
Kelly's getting real, like right off the bat.
And maybe get a little hormonal, a little PMS at you. They'll be going back to being a man soon. I know, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. I just say awkward things. It's just, me. Space Mountain Dave, who does not say awkward things. Kentrell, thank you so much for being here. Yo-ho, all our pirate crew members have little pirate medallions by their name. So thank you so much, members of the channel. You truly, I appreciate you so much. You're amazing. And also all of our friends, we appreciate you. Let's get into it. So, and chat, be thinking of questions because we are going to have a little Ask Us Anything session. So, be thinking of that. But first, we're just going to do some hot takes. And first of all, I got to bring in my favorite hot B word, a hot take right there. Vicky's Tigger Tails. Right there. So thank you so much for being here, Vicky. And sorry for my, ADD brain. No, I've got some hot takes. I wrote down a few that I've been thinking about. Like, okay, I need to know these ladies' stance. We're going to start out a little calm. What's your take on this whole Christmas starts November 1st? I'm going to tell you what I think. Okay. I'm going to say it, and you guys can come at me. Christmas does not start on November 1st. Please stop. I mean, okay, go ahead and decorate in your house. Right? That's great. And I understand that Disney needs to do it because they want all the people to be able to experience the holidays.
Right.
But come on now. We all know you'll be sick of Christmas come December 15th, just like all y'all that were decorating for Halloween in July. It was literally October 1st. And they're like, I'm so sick of Halloween. I want Christmas. Like, calm down. Can we just enjoy? Now, okay, so come at me. It's
well,
good.
I was teasing Kevin. I said, "Oh, it's November." I said, "All I wanted to do was watch it. I wanted to watch a Christmas movie. I didn't care what it was. I just wanted to watch a Christmas movie." And he said, "No. But we're getting a new tree, and it won't be in until a week after next. So I like to get my tree up before Thanksgiving. I don't wait till Thanksgiving, but I like to have my tree up before Thanksgiving." So the week before Thanksgiving, is when I start.
I get that. I sort of like to do that too. Plus, it looks great in the Thanksgiving pictures to have the tree there.
Right.
But like outdoor lights,
no,
I'm waiting till the day after Thanksgiving.
Stuff. We did when Emma was little, but not anymore.
And woo! I don't know. I need a noise. That is not that noise that just came out of my body. But thank you so much, Erin. And the next time, James will be out of here before he even gets in. So thank you so much for that. Because he's going to say something that is wrong always. So preemptively, thank you so much for that super chat. You mean the world to me. Thank you so much. And there's one around Molly. But no, I just honestly, calm down, calm the crap down. I'm just saying, because you know what? especially this year. I don't know why, but I'm just feeling the peace of November. There is
Yes.
this beauty of November 1st to Thanksgiving. Now, here in Arizona, it is finally, and you're in Texas, probably the
Yeah.
same way. It's just getting so wonderful to be outside.
Yes.
Like all the festivals, all the fairs, all the
Mhm.
Dia los Muertos, all the, flea markets and all the, everything awesome is just starting. And
Yes.
it's been blazing hot, and then you get into November and it just feels so stinking good to be outside and be able to do things that are,
Right.
So, but there is this sweet piece of November where you can just, drink your apple cider, maybe spiked with a little something, and, enjoy some pumpkin treats and just the calm before, Advent and Christmas and all the things like that. Like I've been loving doing stuff with my kids and doing fun things on the weekends because it's just so fun to be outside. Welcome, Kate. So glad to see you. Pennsylvania was 78 today. I think you were warmer than Phoenix.
Wow.
We were in like the mid 70s today. So, and Chris, Addie Family Adventures. Welcome. And sorry, calm down with the Christmas. I think because I love Christmas. I love Advent. I love, the countdown to, I love both the, Christian part of Christmas. And I really stinking love like Santa Claus and elves and jingle bells and reindeer and, all that stuff too. So it's just so fun, but you don't want to be sick of it. Like I do not trust people, let's just say this, that remove their Christmas tree on December 26th.
Oh no, you have to wait till
through New Year's at least.
Through New Year's. But,
Yes.
As Kelly's like, we always take it down the 26th. No.
No, not us. No, we have a Thanksgiving tree this year. So we at work we have a Halloween tree every year. We decorate our salon all Halloween stuff. So we have a Halloween tree which is black.
Cute.
And it has all these Halloween, ornaments and stuff on it. And usually the poor thing sits naked between Halloween and Christmas because I'm not allowed to decorate for Christmas until after Thanksgiving.
I love rules like that.
Bob decided, brilliant, we're gonna have a Thanksgiving tree this year. So we actually found Thanksgiving ornaments, Thanksgiving, we have garlands, on our shelves. So it's actually really beautiful. I love it. So we have a Thanksgiving tree this year. So
and I believe your Bob is actually Fat Thor.
Yes, that is my Fat Thor. Yes.
A Fat Thor, to be honest, not to, pinball to another thing here. Fat Thor is my favorite. Like, I love Fat Thor.
I do too.
In that robe and just, playing video games.
Yes.
And,
drinking, yes, I love it.
Drinking beer. I love Fat Thor.
That's my guy. That's Fat Thor.
I love that. a Thanksgiving tree. Okay, now you've inspired me. Next year, that is going to be a thing. I love that.
They have cute, like little gnome ornaments that are Thanksgiving, with their hats. They have like they're so cute.
Yes, if you've posted pictures, please post them again.
I haven't yet, but I will. Because
I need to see
tomorrow.
this.
I will let you know. Yeah, tomorrow.
And I would like to welcome Paul Eichenlob, our favorite singing lumberjack. So welcome, my friend. And oh my goodness. I love that, Kate. I love that. Low-key, I'm sure, girlfriends, we get you. We are on that team.
Yes.
I love it. Oh my goodness. I love it. Oh my goodness. We have so many fun comments in here. Let me just catch up. When I was growing up, the tree went up on my birthday, the 22nd, and I knew a lot of people would put theirs up on Christmas Eve, and Christmas ended on Epiphany. Yes, the Epiphany,
January
3 Kings Day. January 6th. I love it. We celebrate it here with much fanfare. So I love that, Kim, so much.
And you see, the day after Epiphany, what I do is I find all my old Mardi Gras beads, and I take all the Christmas ornaments down, and I cover my tree in Mardi Gras beads.
Okay, I'm stealing that too. I love that because Mardi Gras, girlfriend, it's my thing. How about you guys? I
love it.
I love Fat Tuesday. Gives us
purple, green, and gold, baby.
Purple, green, and gold. That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness. And Chris coming in with the dad joke. Definitely watch, Chris. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday, a new season of trivia is starting, and you too could be top banana. So I was not top banana, but it's all right. I just didn't get the answers right. So all right. We keep our tree up until Epiphany too. I love that. I love that. I think there's a sweet time, like I was saying, between now and Thanksgiving, and then the celebratory time as we anticipate the birth of Jesus. And then, it's just so much family and fun. And I love everything all lit up. So don't end it for me on the 26th. Leave it up through the Epiphany. I love that. So, and there's that sweet time, you've done all the mania, open presents, made all the food. Now you can just eat the cookies and watch Hallmark movies and enjoy the tree. So
definitely.
So I am super happy that nobody came at me about the whole thing, but no, I encourage everyone listening, take these next few weeks and just enjoy the peace of November. And I was working on a list with Nick, Movie Mania Nick. So we may be doing a stream about great movies to watch in November. Because there are some great movies, like an annual tradition for us is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Love it. I love it.
I literally die laughing every joke, just so funny.
Yes.
So funny. So do you guys do that too? So good.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember it. Owen!
And just all of the things that happen and all the things that they can never put in a movie now. And I love that it's before CGI. So that's a great one. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That's Throw Mama from the Train.
Oh, it was a train. Bob telling me it's the wrong movie. There's no Owen.
Throw Mama from the Train.
Throw Mama. Okay, sorry.
No, Planes, Trains. It's got Steve Martin. It's got John Candy.
Oh, John Candy. That's right. Yeah,
and it's just so good.
He's the shower curtain ring salesman.
Yes,
right?
And he sells them as earrings.
Yes.
And those girls with the big hair, I low-key want big hair to come back.
Very 80s.
He's it's just 80s. It's fantastic. It's just so good.
My favorite scene is
go ahead.
Where is your hand
Yeah.
between two pillows?
Those aren't two pillows. And I love how they jump up and then they're like, how about those bears?
Yeah.
or when Steve Martin is washing his face and he thinks he's drying it with a towel and it's actually John Candy's underwear. Nothing says Happy Thanksgiving like that. It's a feel-good movie. And it's so funny.
Do you include isn't there a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving?
There is, where they all make Thanksgiving and then they're like, oh, this isn't Thanksgiving.
When Emma was little, we tried so hard to get her to watch the Charlie Brown, it's the Great Pumpkin and all that, but by the time she was into cartoons, she's watching, Nick Jr. and she's watching Playhouse Disney, and Charlie Brown to her doesn't hold a candle to those.
I do love the sweetness of Charlie Brown, and the Thanksgiving one's pretty good. But I'm like, where are the parents? Why?
Yeah, they're always gone.
And the kids are having Cheetos and cereal,
popcorn. I know they're having popcorn for Christmas.
Well, you know what? They're Gen Xers.
Why does the teacher
Let's be honest. let's be honest. That's how I would just smile and nod while my parents were.
Wah, 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 wah.
So I love that. But yeah, we were the original, what were the key kids or
Latchkey kids.
Latchkey kids. I actually wasn't, but my friends were. My mom was always watching, always there in a wonderful way. But yeah, I love that one. And then also like, oh gosh, what's the movie with Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan?
That was oh shoot, I just saw it the other
When
day.
Harry Met Sally.
Yes.
Yes, that is a great fall movie.
That's
too.
a good fall
Yes.
movie, yeah.
So definitely. Hi, Jerry. Welcome.
Hi, Jerry.
Welcome. So glad to see you. So yeah, enjoy this November and just watch some of those great movies. And I'll try and bring Nick on and give us some ideas of what to do with that before we start the countdown to Christmas. And we have Joy. Joy to the world.
Hi, Joy.
Welcome,
Hello.
Joy.
Hey.
Chat, thank you so much for being so amazing. But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Welcome, Joy. So, what's
Hi.
your feeling on decorating for Christmas on November 1st?
I think it's fine. We probably would have.
She has had really bad reception lately. I have no idea. I'm just kidding. Everybody's, entitled to their opinion, Joy, as long as it's mine.
Okay.
No, I get it. But do you get sick of it at Christmas? Like if you've done it, do you get like you're over Christmas at Christmas?
No.
Okay.
No.
I could literally have it be Christmas every day. So I get that. And, there is this tradition in Germany where you put you hide a pickle in your Christmas tree. So
yes, I have a glass one that we hang each year and hide it inside the tree.
I love that. I mean, it's weird, but I love that. I bought one of them at the Germany pavilion in Epcot,
So did we.
just because we're not German, but this is too fun. So I'm bringing on the pickle princess, Tina Marie.
There it is. But she had it like right there and everything.
It was literally right there.
There you go.
She's never too far from a pickle.
I almost made a pickled-tini tonight.
What?
Just for Tina Marie. Yes, I'm like, I should make a pickled-tini, but I didn't know if she was going to be on tonight or not. So
Not a teeny pickle,
no, a
but a
pickled-tini.
pickle-teeny.
Yes.
Because size does matter. So
When it comes to pickles, yes, it does.
Words.
I'll tell you what, talking about those big pickles you buy at the parks, they're so delicious, and there's something wonderful about eating a pickle, I guess, at Disney. But do you ever feel extremely awkward? Like, is it awkward? Have you ever done it? Would you do it?
I'm not
Eating
buying
a
pickles at the
ginormous-
parks. I'm getting Mickey bars and pretzels. I'm not getting pickles.
I was going to say something. Never mind.
Is there a certain way to hold it or not look so like that? I don't know. Let me know in chat.
There's no proper way to hold a big pickle. No.
None.
I am having so much fun. My cheeks already hurt. So yeah. So I'm like, yeah, it's awkward. I don't know. Even the turkey leg, awkward in a different way. Like, I don't want to be walking eating meat. I like to, be in one place, I suppose.
Stay put with your meat, Kelly. Just stay in one place.
I don't know. I mean, that's a lot going on. A lot going on. I'm just saying. I didn't even mean that to sound like that one. I usually do. Oh my goodness. All right. So I have no idea what we were saying. So what is your favorite handheld food in the parks?
I think mine are pretzels. I really like the pretzels. I like the pretzels and the plastic cheese.
Oh, there is something about that wonderful melted cheese. Like I wouldn't eat it on anything else.
No,
but
nothing else.
Absolutely
pretzels,
divine
yes.
on the pretzel. Now, do you add anything else?
No, I'm a pretzel purist. Just
Okay.
pretzel and plastic
How about everyone else? Do you add anything else on your pretzel?
Nope,
I'm waiting for the right answer. Mustard. It needs mustard.
definitely.
I love mustard on corn dogs or hot dogs or pretzels. So good. So good. Thank you so much, chat. I'm going to put my glasses back on so I can see what you're saying. Hi, Jonathan. Welcome. You came just in time for the pickle talk. So yes. German mustard. Yes. So good. You know, just German mustard, especially Grey Poupon, just makes you want to be like in a limousine. Like I've always dreamed of pulling up next to a limousine at like a stoplight and being like, "Oh, can I have some Grey Poupon?"
Pardon me, sir.
Anyone else? Just me? I don't know. But all right.
Vicky says yes.
Yes, right. Vicky, yes. Vicky and I.
Like drive down Scottsdale Road.
Yes, let's do it. Go from Paradise Valley where all the snooty snoots are and the celebrities and all that. Yeah. We'll find some. Okay, all right. So okay, I have another question. And this is and I want to hear, I'm not going to give my opinion first like I've been doing before. So my son asked me this. He's dating this beautiful girl. Nice. She cooks for him so that he eats healthy. And like, she makes like these meals and pre-packages them and like, but they're good. They're like not all like chicken breast and broccoli. They're like, have all these sauces and there's steak and there's chicken and there's pork and there's just all these side items. And she makes them in little daily things. And he gets like 30 of them on the weekend, and then he can eat them all week for all his meals. What a
keeper.
I know. So he asked me today, what is the correct or perfect amount of time between dating and getting engaged?
Oh.
So let me know what you think. I have not tried that, but that sounds amazing, Chris. I love peanut butter on Ritz coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I would say there is no perfect time. When you know. Kevin and I have known each other a lot longer than we've been together. He and my brother were friends in school, and I'm 3 years older. So I was always the one to ride along with all these crazy boys to chaperone. But Kevin and I got together in January 9th of 1993, and it was trying to get through that awkward stage of thinking him as another younger bratty brother. And we were engaged Memorial Day that same year. And we got married the following April. So we started dating in January, engaged at the end of May, married the beginning of April the following year.
Oh, I like it. And
so that was 5 months. 5 months we dated.
5 months. I bet you had known each other. So Taylor just came in. That's my daughter. Definitely go check out her channel, please. She just had a TikTok blow up. Like it's like over 150,000 views.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, and it was so random. She literally put it up while we were at dinner last night. So definitely go check her out. But Taylor, so you might want to start looking at your younger brother's friends because they could possibly be husband material in a few years. So I
waited till after Kevin was graduated to Lynn University and had a job.
More squeeze cheese. Sorry, I ADD again. I used to love, because when we'd go on road trips, my parents would always buy snacks that we were never allowed to have at home. So we would get squeeze cheese and like has anybody ever had chicken and a biscuit crackers?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the chicken, and there's a bacon one too. That's that same brand.
There's bacon and a biscuit.
Mhm.
Well, that sounds like something, doesn't it? Bacon and a biscuit.
Bacon and a biscuit.
So with some squeeze cheese. But yeah, so let's see. Fat Thor thought 5 minutes was the perfect time. So he's thinking Vegas, I think. And then Paul Eichenlob said, you're never really quite ready, 20 years maybe. So what do you think, Kelly?
Like I agree.
Wait.
I agree. When kind of thing. I don't think there's any hard and fast rule on how long you have to date before you get engaged, because love is love, when you know it, you know it. But yeah, Bob will argue that we never dated because I was still married when Bob and I met. Scandalous, I know.
Oh, where's my teacup? Spill the tea, girlfriend.
Well, my husband and I, my first husband and I were separated when Bob and I met, and we never dated because I didn't want to be that girl, that just jumped from one relationship to the next. But we lived together for 5 years, I think, before we got engaged. So it was a process for us, but I don't think that there's any set time frame, when you know.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, when love hits, it hits, and my mother used to say, love is a terrible thing. She would say. But it can be a wonderful thing.
Yes, it can.
But I don't know. So how are you feeling, Vicky, about this?
So my husband and I were high school sweethearts, but we disconnected. Like, we didn't see each other for 25 years before we got married. So we were high school sweethearts, broke up, didn't see each other, had marriages, divorces, the whole 9 yards, kids. And then
I do not.
We reconnected. We probably dated for a month or two before, maybe 2, before we were engaged, and he moved in, and then we were married. Well, he moved in and we were engaged in November, and we were married in February. So I agree with that whole, it's, and it was funny because both of us were in he was married. He was actually had found divorce papers from his ex-wife in a drawer that she had filled out. So it was perfect timing that we reconnected. We saw each other on classmates.com. And he and I just kind of started emailing each other and talked for a little while, and didn't see each other like face to face. And then I never do this, but I boldly asked, do you want to meet? He said, sure. And so we met, and then the rest is history. So
wow, go
Aw,
girl.
that's
You wanna
neat.
meet?
it was like from the time that we actually met face to face until we got married, maybe 7-8 months. But I mean, he was also, that was one that was like in high school when he'd pass me in the hall. I was 15 years old, and I'd be like, oh my God, he talked to me, like, So, yeah, like, I'm sitting here with my hands like this because I'm remembering like how I felt, because you just know. And it was completely different from any other relationship that I had been in before where I thought that I was in love. So it's, it was definitely
I love that. I love that. Thank you. And Joy, you can tell us about yours, but I just want to comment on Paul says depends on the size of the rock on the ring. Now, my mother gave lots of good advice, and she used to say, Kelly, you can fall in love with a poor man, but You can fall in love with a rich man just as easily.
Mother was very
I didn't listen to my mother. So, but so Joy, how do you feel? Is there a good like guideline, or is it just unique to each situation, like these ladies are telling us?
I think it's just unique to each situation. Justin and I only dated for like 6 months before we got married. So, and we've been married for 15 years.
I love it. I love it. Congratulations. Everybody has such great relationships. It's really wonderful. And how about you, Tina? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with what everyone said. It's if you know, you know. And I guess I'll give my story. Jason and I went on our first date, and then we didn't see each other for a year. And then we were friends for 3 years when we met back up again at my church. And then we started dating. We dated from May until January, and then he proposed, and then we got married that September. So it was literally like, but it was always with him, it was like, why are we waiting this long to get married? Like, we know we're gonna get married. Let's just get married. And it was always, you want to save the money, you want to buy a good ring. And now I look back and I'm like, we should have just got married. Like, what?
Agree. And it's Molly, come back. I don't know. I lost you. So Molly's going to be here, Monorail Molly. So I'm sure she's going to have some good things. I love what everybody says, but I'm sort of feeling Mar at this moment. So I know I get it. Love. My mother used to say, love is a terrible thing and hope is a terrible thing. And I used to be like, Mom, that's so, dark or whatever. But oh my goodness, park hoppers are here. They are my new indulgence on YouTube. I love watching them in the park. Definitely go check them out. Cutest couple, and they're just super fun and great live streams in the park. So thank you so much for coming. And there she is, Monorail Molly. Hello. Thank you so much for popping in. And do you have any thoughts on this before we go to the next hot take?
I was the first one in my family, in this generation I'm the oldest. So I was the first one to go through this whole dating, wedding, whatever. And we did it the old fashioned way. We dated for 4 years before we got engaged. We did not.
I mean, what kind of old fashioned is that? Honestly,
we didn't live together until we got married. That whole old fashioned way of doing it.
4 years, I would have been like, I had a thing. Just saying, 1 year. You got 1 year. If you can't decide you want to marry me in 1 year, move on, buddy.
No, it was good though. We've been married 21 years. So
that's good. So you've been together 25?
Yes.
Aww.
Yep.
How did you meet?
He was actually working at a store that I would go to. That was his little evening part-time gig. And I would go in there and there he was. Hey, can I help you? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Did you frequent this store?
Yes, I would absolutely go there. And I took my mom there the one day with me so she could see him. And I took my grandma with me one day so she could see him. Yeah.
I love this.
That's cute.
Love this so much. Oh my goodness. Now, did he know you were there checking him out?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And see here. Okay. So here's the funniest thing. Okay. This actually was kind of funny. So the one day I go in and I hadn't been in the store for a while.
Hey, Tony.
And he comes up to me right away and he's like, oh, I am so glad you're here. He said, I gave my 2 weeks notice 2 weeks ago. This is the last day I'm working.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. So had I not gone in the store that day, there was no way we could have gotten in touch with each other because we hadn't exchanged numbers or anything. So I go in
kind
there,
of been looking at each other and smiling. And...
Yeah, we would talk and stuff, but for a whole year, we never exchanged numbers because he thought it was unprofessional.
Oh my goodness. That is so sweet.
So it was almost like at that moment, it was like meant to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's so
love
sweet.
that.
Because I went
Oh
in
my
there and then
goodness.
he had his number. He had written down in his pocket and he handed it to me. He goes, "I've been carrying this around for 2 weeks, hoping you'd come in."
Oh my gosh. How cute are you two? I love it. That is darling.
Yeah,
I mean, can
that's our
you
story.
imagine if you had gone in and he was not there?
I know, because there was no way. I mean, I probably would have asked somebody if there was a way that we could somehow connect. But luckily, I didn't have to worry about that because we did.
Because this is before
Awesome.
Facebook and stuff like
Oh, yeah.
that, even.
Yeah,
you
this
know?
was 1997, 1996, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Way back
Wow.
in the old days.
Hey,
Oh my
Brian.
goodness.
So
Hi,
so
Brian.
then we get engaged, we get married, we go to Disney for our honeymoon, and we bring home our souvenir 9 months later.
Oh,
So our first child was a honeymoon baby from Disney.
oh my gosh.
Aw.
Is there
Lots of
anything
stories,
more
yeah.
perfect? I love it. I love it. Oh my
And we've
goodness.
taken the family back every year since.
Oh my goodness. I love that. Now, did you give your firstborn a Disney name?
No.
So it wasn't like, you
No.
know, contemporary room 357.
Port Orleans Riverside. No.
Now that child is going to be like, I never
No.
want to go to Port Orleans.
I know.
ever.
It's
Thank
not
you.
his favorite resort, ironically. So that's funny.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That is so good, Molly. So
Thanks. All right.
good.
So enough
And
about me.
no, this was
That was great.
so good. So good. And now I've got Tay Ray is joining us. Taylor Ray to keep us all in line.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, Taylor. Do you have anything to add?
No, I am very single. I have not had much luck with men. You know, I do have to admit, it is me. I am the problem. I'm just too wonderful. It's just I'm too good. Yeah.
She is. She is too
Agreed.
wonderful and she is too good. And I'm sorry, boys now are just
Oh, they're gross.
it's such a bad environment. I think this whole like technology thing. It's just
Yes.
I mean, it was so great, you know, us, we're all sort of in the same, you know, generation. You know, it was just, you know, no one would like send you pickle pictures or, you know, or expect anything.
Yeah. And
You know, and they
No.
the boy actually had to ask you for your phone number and then call and possibly talk to your parents because you know
Right.
there was only house phones.
Yeah,
and,
landlines. That's it.
And like generationally, we're not raising men to become men. And I think they're just stuck in this eternal like delinquency and childhood, and we're not raising them to be men.
You know, I do think I think my boys are fantastic, but I do think there is such a movement for girl power, and I'm all about girl power. I have two daughters that, you know, they're dynamos, you know, and I want them to do and be everything they can. But I think boys have got lost in that message. We need that, and Taylor and I were talking about this. So let me know what you think. This is another hot take. I want boys to be heroic. I want boys to open the door. I want boys to, you know, see, you know, an old lady like myself carrying a heavy package and offer to help. Or on the flippin' Disney buses, the amount of grown men.
Give up your seat, people.
Give up your seat. You know what I mean? To see, like, I will glare at them. Like, I will glare at them. Like, oh my heavens, I'm that person. But, you know, men, stand up, let a lady sit down. I just, you know, so tell me what your thoughts are on that and where there's instances where you think like, let's keep this. Let's seek some chivalry. It doesn't mean if they open the door for you or they give you their seat that they think you're less than them. It's actually great respect and honor in my mind.
Yes, it doesn't mean that we're weak. It just means that they're, chivalrous.
I think it's just a sign of respect. I mean, the least, a woman has the right to say, I'm good, you can keep your seat, but at least offer. At least be like, would you like to have my seat? And if she says, I'm cool, I'm good, you keep your seat, at least they made an effort. There's nothing worse than following a guy through a door and him just shutting it right in your face. Like,
right.
Who was your mother? Who taught you to hello? That's the worst.
My husband opens every door for me. I am not to touch a door handle at all. That's who he is. And I had to actually pull back because I was not used to that. So it was one of those, oh no, stop at that door. Don't touch that door handle. And even if it was behind me, he would make sure to run up and take care of that door.
Hi, Mike. Sorry.
We've had the privilege to meet Vicky's husband, and he is a true gentleman, and he is a blast.
So nice. So,
yeah.
But just as like, okay, so when I go visit my son at his apartment complex and I'm out walking around, there is this one maintenance man who goes around in this golf cart and he's like riding on the sidewalk. I am walking on the sidewalk and he will not slow down or anything. I literally have to like jump in the grass and like pull the dog and he goes on by. So finally, the other day, I had just had it. I was like, I'm not moving, and you're old enough to know better and to be a gentleman. You go in the grass. So I was all spicy. I love
it. It's so sad that chivalry has been lost. There was a time where there was, I had an old boyfriend who would come and open the car door for me while I was sitting inside the car. That's it's lost. Again, with the door handle, don't touch it. And my husband and I don't do that now, but other door handles, definitely. Like if we're outside, he'll open the door and he'll come to my side first and make sure that the door is open.
Right.
And, but I think as women though, we have a little bit of responsibility in this. I will literally sit in the car.
Yeah. I agree. I think
the man might go into the restaurant by himself, but eventually he'll come back for you.
Right.
Like, are you all right?
Oh my gosh,
my door just wouldn't open.
So it's a thing, but you want boys to feel heroic, and I think they do feel good when they open that door, or they take that package or give up their seat. Like, I'm the hero of this situation, So encourage them for that heroic thing. I went on a date one time in high school. I just gotta say, it's not just boys now, but I went on this date. It was a first date, and we were going to the movie picture, and he went, to the ticket window because you couldn't do it online back then, Taylor. And so he did the transaction, and then he started to walk in, and I started to follow him, and the ticket booth lady says to me, that'll be $6 or whatever. And I was like, oh no, I'm with him. And she goes, well, he only bought one ticket. And
he did not.
No, I did not even know what to do with myself. No. I was like, I am not buying a ticket. So I did not follow him. I did not buy a ticket. And I went over to the phone booth because my mother always said, in your purse, have a $20 bill, a quarter, because that's how much it costs to use the phone booth, and a lipstick. So a lipstick, a quarter, $20. So I went over and called my daddy and said, please come pick me up because this jerk just,
That's terrible.
And he came out, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm going home. Has that happened to any of you? Like at dinner? Like is it like
Oh yes.
Dutch or whatever now? I don't know. I
I
can see
don't
the
do
certain
Dutch.
point, but I think when you're going on the date, boys pay.
They invite, they pay.
Right. I think the one who invites needs to pay. Even okay, if you invite the boy, I'm paying. You know,
Yeah,
if you do the inviting, you do the paying. That's how it works.
I am so like my mother always said, never ask a boy to dance, never ask a boy to go anywhere. You let them come to you. So I have never asked a boy to dance. I've never asked a boy on a date, and I never would. I just never would. But I don't blame people that do. Like I think, wow, you go girl, but I just never would. I never would. I'd rather go alone.
I have a story when Kevin and I were dating. So this was 93 and Paul McCartney was touring and he was coming to New Orleans. So we waited in line for tickets. He got the tickets back then when tickets were only less than $40 at the Superdome.
Wow.
And we had somewhere else to go. And I told my mom when he dropped me off, I said, well, we got tickets to the Paul McCartney concert. And Mama goes, well, you need to pay him back. I said, no, we're dating.
There's different forms of payment, Mom.
Oh, straight to jail.
I'm just kidding, Taylor.
See, this is where I need the remove button. I gotta hack your account again.
Hi, Jamie. So glad to see you. Oh, I'm just having a little fun. I love that though. A Paul McCartney concert. Are you kidding me right now? For $40. I mean, that's a big life flex.
Yeah.
Like I went to go see Paul McCartney. Amazing. Okay, let's talk about concerts. What was your first concert that you ever went to?
Oh dear.
Oh,
my very first concert was Andy Gibb. And do you all remember who Andy Gibb was?
Oh, he was my
Shadow
dancing.
Yes.
Andy Gibb.
Andy Gibb. My mom took me and my sister. And we went to see Andy Gibb, and I had the Andy Gibb poster on my wall.
What?
Was it with the red shirt that was open and you saw his chest?
I believe it was, yes.
Oh,
I believe it was.
I had that.
yummy, delicious.
Yeah.
I can't even criticize you guys on this one. I looked it up and I was like, yeah, I think I would be there too.
There I go.
I think it was like 1982, 84, something like that. Yeah. Andy Gibb.
Really?
Andy, like, oh my, what did you wear? I need to know.
It was some kind of clothes. I'm sure it was. It was the 80s, so I'm sure my hair was nice and perm. I couldn't tell you. Leg warmers were probably involved.
Yes, I miss leg warmers. Those were, the 80s were just the best in fashion.
They were the best.
I did not expect, though. I am still sort of stunned. Andy Gibb? Andy Gibb?
I know.
I wasn't expecting to hear that old name.
I'm that old, yeah.
I used to think, like, how is he related to Robin and
I know, because he was the really cute one too.
Yes.
Andy got all the looks out of all those brothers.
Yes,
He got all those brothers' looks.
Sometimes that happens. That's what I tell my brother all the time. So,
Really?
So
I think my first concert was Tina Turner.
Ooh,
what?
That's a good one.
Are these
Remember the
Chad?
name of the
Are these not the
bands who opened
coolest
up
people
for, but-
ever? Go ahead. What?
The Fix opened up for Mr. Mister opened up for Tina Turner. So this is right. This was the private dancer tour. That was my first concert.
Wow.
That was a good one.
Oh yes.
Tina Turner, Andy Gibb, Paul McCartney. I was slacking as a teenager.
Well, no, I wasn't a teenager when. I mean, I was an adult. I didn't go to concerts when I was a teenager. I didn't learn to drive until I was almost 18 because I was scared to learn how to drive.
Oh my goodness.
I've
Okay,
seen
but
Eric
Tina
Clapton 3
Turner, that
times.
must have been like crazy. Like awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I've
Tina
seen
Turner.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
Eric Clapton 3 times.
What?
Duran Duran and the Cranberries.
Oh my goodness. I'm hungry like a wolf right now. That is like amazing.
No, I'm doing the reflex.
Flex, flex, flex.
Yeah.
I was like the 80s hairband girl. I was like Motley
Me
Crue,
too.
Poison, you know, ZZ Top, I saw all those guys in concert. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I
Rat.
had no
I saw the Rat Poison tour. You know, do you guys remember Rat Poison?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, how cool are these people? Okay, so Vicky, I know you're a cool girl. What were some of your first concerts?
My very first concert was the Cars.
Ooh, they're good too.
Yeah.
Very.
In cars. Boom, boom.
I've seen Heart. I was a big Hair 80s fan too. Judas Priest, the Scorpions. Actually, saw them a couple of times. Kiss, Kid Nugent,
Def Leppard.
Yep.
Vicky's a rocker.
Heart
Wow.
was my favorite. That's my favorite band ever. And I was oh my gosh, I fangirled so bad. It was horrible, but it was so great. It was at the Celebrity Theater, and my Arizona buddies know that it's a very small, intimate theater.
Yes, it's so. The only person I saw at Celebrity was Cool Mo D.
Okay. I had 3 silver bangles on my hand at the time, and I was like singing their songs at the top of my lungs. I just was like, doing my thing. And it goes in the theater goes in a circle. The stage goes in a circle.
Yes.
So I took off 2 of my bangles and I put them on the stage. And Anne and Nancy both picked one up and put them on. And I was just like, I'm like, this is the coolest thing I've ever had in my life happen.
Okay,
yeah.
It's getting out of control. So we have, let's see, Debbie here to keep us in line. Hello,
Debbie.
Friend.
Hi, sorry I'm late. Sorry, ladies.
You are always perfectly on time. So I am in awe of these concerts, Debbie. Have you been hearing this? It's crazy.
No, my first concert was George Harrison.
Wow.
George.
Yes.
I saw
I went to that's George Harrison when he was with that.
My favorite.
I can't forgot
the
that.
Traveling Wilburys.
I don't know. It was an African American guy. I can't remember. He played the piano. I don't know. He played the piano. I can't remember what his name, but it was in the 70s.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
That's cool.
These names you guys are putting out that I'm going to be embarrassed when it gets to me. But
Yours is not worse than mine.
Kim went to Live Aid. Okay.
Wow.
With was
Very
it
cool.
like Bono and
Yeah, how cool.
so Kim, let us know who was there because I remember that happening, but I just remember what was that? U2? Is that band? U2?
Yeah.
That did the Live Aid?
Well, they had the 2 concerts. You had them on both coasts. You had Philadelphia and you had London.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Joy, what was your first concert or some of your favorite first concerts?
So I went. The first one was Dave Matthews, and I think Hootie and the Blowfish were there. And I also,
I think Dave Matthews is from here, Tempe, Arizona. I think.
oh, is he?
I think so. Anyway, go ahead. Who else?
And then I think after that I went to Reba McEntire and Brooks and Dunn.
Ooh,
fun.
Reba.
So fun. Okay, and Tina, any first concerts or interesting
Man,
concerts?
so you guys are listing like Heart is one of my favorite bands. Fleetwood Mac and the Eagles are my top 3 favorites. Love them, love them, love them. Genesis, but my first concert, and I'm showing my age, I guess, was NSYNC in 1998. Their first Macy's tour was at 99. I can't remember. I think it was 98. And I've been a big boy band groupie. Well, I back then in my teen years and young adult, ever since I followed. I've seen 98 Degrees. I saw and multiple times. I've seen Ed Sheeran. I've seen Beyonce. I met Beyonce when she was with Destiny's Child.
Wow.
So a lot of these concerts I went to, had meet and greets. And so I got to do that. There's a punk rock band called the Ataris. I don't know if you guys knew them. My ex stepfather was a sound engineer for the cause, and he brought me, and I got to hang out with them backstage. There's a lot of Christian artists that I've met: DC Talk, Toby Mac.
Oh, I'm jealous.
So I mean, POD. Yeah, there's been quite a bit, but yeah, all my favorite bands are what you guys listed, and I'm like, I've never seen these bands, and I want to see them so bad, and I'm so yeah.
No, you had some great people on your list. Toby Mac is actually best friends with a guy that I went to high school with, and he came to our reunion.
Nice.
And I was like, I had no idea who he was, so I was like Googling. Anyway. That is amazing. I love the diversity here. But some of these names are just like blowing my mind.
I also forgot to mention that I went to a Peter Frampton.
What?
16 years old.
Oh my god.
Peter Frampton with the hair and the tight pants. My brother, I remember, was like, all about Peter Frampton music. Okay, Molly, what you got?
My very first concert was Aerosmith.
Oh gosh.
Boston's best.
And it was awesome. It was awesome. We were 4th row center right in front of the stage. My first concert experience. I never forget it.
Oh my goodness. Any other highlights? Aerosmith though. Wow.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. I've seen Backstreet Boys 3 times.
Okay, that's cool.
That is so cool.
I saw Back to the 90s with Vanilla Ice and Belle Biv DeVoe, and yeah, so that was fun. I'm not a real big concert goer, so it's got to be someone I really like to spend the money to go.
Back in the day, and in Phoenix, there's always a stop. No matter what concert series, Phoenix always gets a stop. So I started kind of early, and my very first concert, I had no idea what the band was or who it was, but a boyfriend took me with his dad, and it was the Who.
Wow.
And I still do they sing Who Are You?
Yes.
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 But I had no idea who they were. But and they were acting like I should think it was a big deal. But there were like pyrotechnics. I remember it was just really, really cool. But I like knew that one song, and that was it. But so yes, the Who, and then I have seen let's see, Kool Moe Dee at the Celebrity Theater. That was amazing. And then I went and saw the Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff, who happened to be with Salt and Peppa and Public Enemy and Run DMC. So
that's a show.
Tricky. And I actually got pulled on stage to dance with Flavor Flav, which was probably the most awkward, embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. He had this big clock and these teeth, and he was doing this kind of like rubbing thing. That was fun. But no, one of my favorites was going to see New Edition with Bobby Brown. I know you can think about whatever, but the music, so fun, so fun. So you can tell where I was at. Paula Abdul. I actually met Paula Abdul and learned a dance from her. So she was a dance instructor at an event I went to, and we got to go to her concert where she debuted Straight Up. So, and I did see the Beach Boys too.
Cool.
I was dragged to that one by that same boyfriend and his dad, but it was actually really cool. I love the Beach Boys, so that was fun. But no, wow. And Taylor, we're going to end with you because I provided this moment, and Kennedy says it's a big flex. So let's see what Taylor thinks of her first concert on ice.
So kind of stupid that it's a flex for people my age. I saw Corbin Blue, who is like the dude with the afro in High School Musical, on ice with the Cheetah Girls and Christina Yamaguchi, the ice skater. It was all of them on ice
in a concert. So it's Cheetah Girls, Corbin Blue, who I'm somewhat in love with, and I think I'm still only old enough to be his babysitter, not his mother. So we'll see about that. And then and Christy Yamaguchi. Are you kidding me?
But Christina Yamaguchi, yeah. Gosh.
It's like one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
Well, she was actually doing the skating while the Cheetah Girls were singing on the stage. Like they weren't actually on ice skates. And Corbin Blue, I don't think was on ice skates, but they were like,
I feel like they might have gotten on the ice at some
they
point.
might have.
I think they got on the ice.
Well, I often talk about my time as a Girl Scout troop leader, and we didn't do things like camping, but we did do things like go to see the Cheetah Girls on ice. So yes. So, and you've been to another concert, another couple.
Yeah, I went to One Direction in San Diego, which that was really cool. And then I also saw 5 Seconds this summer, which is another boy band here in Phoenix.
Love it. Oh, I forgot. I did go see Prince in Los Angeles.
Oh,
I bet that was good.
That was amazing.
Like when it opened, like I don't know, I'm exaggerating maybe, but 1 million purple roses were like the curtain. Like it just went.
Wow.
oh wow.
I bet that was beautiful.
And his little high heels and everything.
In his tiny little butt.
Yes, I was obsessed with him. And I mean, even though I'm probably taller than he was, I was like obsessed with
Wasn't
him.
he like
Like
5'3" or
5'4"?
5'3", 5'4", something like that?
Yeah.
What?
Tiny, but so talented. I think I would do away with the size matters on that.
I feel like there's a cutoff. Like 5'7", 5'8" is honestly the like. You must be 5'8".
So let's ask: would you date a man that, or I mean, theoretically, I know you're all happily married, but would you date a man who is shorter than you?
Yeah.
Well, it'll be a little difficult for someone who's shorter than me.
Me too.
I'm
I'm 5'3" on a really good day when I'm standing up straight, so it's not hard to get much shorter than me.
I'm 5'8", so
Have you ever dated someone shorter than you? Next question.
no.
No.
Well, Taylor's 4'11", so that would be like Taylor was really happy to hit 4'11" because at 4'10", I think you're considered like a dwarf or something.
Yeah, I'm 4'5", so yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you're.
I'm not
Oh my gosh,
exactly
you're so
dwarf,
tiny.
But I do have. I went to doctors and they studied it, but they didn't get quite diagnosed. But I'm sort of half diagnosed as part of a dwarfism, but not quite.
Aww. Now, were your parents a little like? I mean, my mom.
No,
was
my mom
4'11".
was 5'2", and my father was like 5'4", 5'5".
So they
something like
both just carried the gene.
that. But I just was much shorter than the rest of the family. So,
Oh my god!
but I have a genetic disorder that sort of that.
I want it. Oh, I can't wait. I want to meet you, and then
I like you too.
I can't wait to meet you. But you're just going to be so so cute. I love it. We'll have to bring Taylor, so that'll be fun. And how about you, Molly? Have you ever dated anyone shorter?
Nope. Nope. I would, but I haven't.
I would not. I just couldn't. I don't think I could, because I don't want to. I don't know. I'm pretty short, and I don't know. I'm very needy, so I like other people to carry things and like reach.
She's
things.
going back to that hero thing.
Kelly, how tall are you?
I am 5'3".
Okay, so we're the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're all tall to me.
Yes. My mom had me convinced I was an Amazon because she was 4'11" and she was just like Taylor, had a size like 3 shoe. So, she would be like, oh, she'd see one of my shoes in the living room or something. She'd be like, go pick up your shoes before I sit in it and float down the river. Anyway, enough about my need for therapy. But let's open it up to chat. Go ahead now and feel free to ask any question. It can be as simple as, what's our favorite color, or what's our favorite childhood cereal, or, something like that, anything. And we'll start answering them. So I got to put my glasses on for that. Lord Farquhar.
Have you seen the rumors that Zac Efron is Lord Farquaad?
Wait, what?
With that picture of him with the hair?
Wait, I don't even know. Are they doing a new Shrek or
I
something?
think so. I saw on TikTok that he's Lord Farquaad, and they had this picture of him with the haircut.
I don't even think that haircut could ruin Zac Efron.
No, it doesn't. It's like, I think that might be the exception here.
And I think I am old enough to be his mother. And so I have a cutoff, ladies. I do. I have a cutoff. I can only be old enough to be their babysitter. But
Oh my gosh.
If I'm old enough to be their mother, it's just too much. Too much. Okay. You saved yourself at the end, Brian. Okay. And of course, Byron's going to ask us favorite Cinderella moment. I'm going to say the transition of the dress. I am amazed by that every time. Anybody else?
Same.
And go.
Same.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think we all dream of that, just like
Yes.
spinning, and you're like, yes.
I remember as a little girl thinking, "Fairy godmother, you can come now."
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Melissa.
We did trivia last night on what's his name? Bob Gurr. So this month we're doing trivia on Imagineers.
Nice.
So next Saturday, I won't be here. So I went ahead and did the questions. And next Saturday night's trivia is going to be on Mary Blair. And she was one of those ones that worked on that transformation scene of Cinderella, going from, rags to riches, and watching Mark Davis's charcoal sketch. And then you see it in the movie. It's like, wow. I love learning all this history behind all these movies and the Imagineers. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love that. And Tina says the ballroom dance scene. That is pretty great too. Mm-hmm. And I am always sort of amazed that the prince didn't recognize her without the shoe on.
Maybe he had a foot thing.
Prince Charming has a foot fetish.
Maybe. Brian's just checking out her feet the whole time.
I wonder if he has. Never mind.
Well, times may get hard and we may have to start selling pictures of our feet. It's
OnlyFans.
I was trying not to go.
Yeah, yes. You don't want to see my feet, that's for sure.
It's a thing. Like, I think when I was young, I had cute feet. I remember it was probably about 10 years ago. I literally was like getting dressed or something and looked down at my foot and thought, when did my mother's foot end up at the end of my leg?
You do that with your hands too.
Early.
You see your mom's hands sometimes too. It's like,
Oh,
oh my god.
It's
Like-
horrible.
Oh,
Kelly, I have a size 4 foot, and my foot is swollen. So imagine a wide size 4 foot.
well, I'm sure there's an OnlyFans for that. No, that little tiny size 4. The Taylor's a size 3 too, and hers are all, but it's just funny.
Yeah, mine are. Well, I have one swollen foot. The other one is still tiny. So I have to get like kind of bigger shoes right now. But it's super weird because the other one's still tiny because I got surgery and it just won't heal. But yeah, it's really weird.
Like my mom did too, and probably you do, Debbie. She'd have to buy shoes in the kids department.
Right, yeah. And it's very hard to find the style that you need for an adult. Yes. When I
Honestly-
lose weight, I'm a size 3. So
It's kind of the best though because they're super cheap.
Yeah. You
Yes
get like
and
the
no.
best deals.
yes
right?
and no. Some shoes are, if they're really fancy enough, they can be just as expensive as an adult.
Yeah.
Well, they're always like marked down from the adult size.
Yeah, true.
True.
So even if they're expensive, they're still cheaper. Like it works out with the Birkenstocks and whatnot because the adult price, I'm like,
Yeah. When I went to my my niece's, my great niece's bar mitzvah back in May, I had to look for a shoe, and I had to go to a special adult shoe place, and to get a size 4, and it cost me almost double what the amount would if I would buy a normal size.
Oh
Oh,
my
I
God.
think we're talking
Wow.
about if you bought a straight kid shoe. But yeah, if you want like an adult shoe that's tiny, they are
charge me
super
almost
expensive.
double. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I had no choice. I had to find a shoe.
yeah.
Oh goodness, James.
I don't have a
Ryan.
lot of appropriate like shoes like that for families.
James, you are so bad.
Someone asked if any of you guys have thrown a shoe at someone for misbehaving.
Tina's coming in with the small foot tip here, guys. Have I thrown a shoe?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure I've thrown a
From
shoe. I
Japan.
do remember Matthew. Okay, Matthew's the oldest, right? And he and Dylan, both of my boys are obsessed with basketball, always have been since they could speak, and obsessed with the shoes. Basketball players, it's all about your shoes. You have no other equipment. You know what I mean? It's about the shoes. So it's always about these expensive, crazy basketball shoes.
Yeah.
And I remember Matthew was sassing, he was probably like 15 and wouldn't take out the trash or something. And, and his nice mother asked him over and over. And he said something snarky to me. So I said, if you want to talk to me like that, I'm going to throw these brand new shoes in the pool. And I did. Oh, I'm sure I've thrown lots of things. I've mellowed out a little bit, but I'm Irish, I'm Scottish, I've red hair. It's just.
You would think she's on like steroids or something.
So Anthony the Molar Man, talking about steroids. There he is. The man who can do amazing things with his mouth. Definitely check out his channel on Monday nights.
Moving on.
I hate that one. I hate that line.
It's true though.
That's where I
you
need the
figure it
remove
out.
buttons before mute.
And please, if I missed a question, please go ahead and we'll do probably 5 more minutes of just questions. While chat, you're putting those in. I'm gonna ask a couple of my icebreakers. What is something that everyone likes? It can be Disney or not, that everyone likes, and you don't. You're just like, no, 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 thank you. You're crazy. Other than people's feet. So, hi, Fulton. Hey, congratulations. That's awesome. Taylor, I know you have one. What is something
The
that
problem is I've got too many. Plus, it's like part of my personality. If something's super popular, people love it. I'm like, absolutely the worst. Absolutely not.
I don't know. See, when you're good natured and you're from Southeast Louisiana, there's not much that you don't like.
it taught to be personable and just
Right.
like everything, and so I get that. Brian, if I could take you out, I would, because who in the world doesn't like strawberries? That's
My
like saying
husband doesn't. Kevin
What?
doesn't.
Why? They're delicious. It's like I
He
don't like
doesn't like
something
any fruit.
delicious.
He'll eat
What?
blueberries, but that's about it.
He doesn't like fruit? Does he like vegetables?
Not the good ones. Not the good ones that I like.
Oh, that is so funny.
Okay, here's mine. I'm not in video gaming. That's not my thing. It's never been my thing. I don't understand it. And it's Emma is Gamer Girl Kirby on one of her things. Yeah, the only video game I played was Pong that my parents got from Sears. That was my foray into video gaming, and that's my speed, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was little, and I remember I lived in the country till I was 9 years old. I mean the country. And we would live between two small, like really small towns. But when we would go into town for like pizza, the pizza parlor had a Pong, like sit down, like two people would sit, Pong machine. And I thought that was like the Futurama, man. That was so awesome. But Centipede was my game. We had when we moved to Arizona, we had like an actual video game arcade. It was called Starship Fantasy, and it looked like you were entering Star Wars spaceship or something. It was all dark with like lights, and anyway, Centipede's my game. But like video games on a console at home, I don't get it. There's 87 buttons. Like, I'm so sorry. I don't understand.
And your thumb has to be on all of them at the same time.
And there's ones in the front, and there's this, and oh my god!
And then the Wii comes along, and I have no eye-hand coordination, so I lost everything. I said, "That's it, I'm done."
The bowling.
That's why the Lego games.
Wii
There's
was
only
kind
a
of
few things.
amazing, because you could do it with the family, and I love the Just Dance on the Wii. And I would obsess about it. Like, I obsess. Kennedy would always get the high score. And I would literally, like, at night, do it for, like, hours. Everybody's asleep. Do it for hours just to beat her score. And then she'd get up in the morning one time, beat my score.
There were some Michael Jackson songs on there that my mom was, like, obsessed with having the high record on. So in the middle of the night, I would go in and beat her score just to, like, piss her off.
Yes. See what daughters do? No, it was not Michael Jackson. It was the Jackson 5. And I was, like, all about... And excuse me, I should own Stevie Wonder's Superstition high score, thank you. No, they wouldn't have it.
I didn't even care for the game. I didn't care for the songs in general. Honestly, I don't even like them. But it was just like, you know what? I'm wreak havoc.
I can't have my mother feel good about herself.
You know what I hate, though, that everyone loves is Friends. I hate that show with a passion. Like, people make it their personality. They get the mugs, they get the shirts. I hate that show. I'm not kidding. That show puts me in absolute rage mode. And the only voice that I had wanted it to be our show. And eventually I had to tell him, like, I want to kill myself. This show is so bad. Like, it just shows us the degradation of society. It's absolute mind-numbing garbage. If you like that show, straight to jail. Straight to jail. It literally shows the degradation of our society. Horrible.
Oh my goodness.
I hate that show.
loved it. She's so spicy,
That's awesome.
right? I
It
know.
makes me go irate. I hate that show. Someone said
Obviously.
something about a show, and I'm like, you know what? That's it. That's the one thing. I just can't stand it.
Oh,
Like, most of the time, I can just cordially disagree. I mean,
really, Taylor?
But this one is just like the absolute not straight to jail.
Have a great night, Anthony. Please go check him out tomorrow night. Show him the match game. I'm sorry, where'd he go? I lost him. I'm sorry. I'm pushing all kinds of things. So, and good night, Jonathan. So okay, I don't even know where to go from there. I was gonna say something like sushi. Like, honestly,
Sushi's actually kind of
ew.
good depending on what
I know
you get.
Kelly's a big fan, and I think they have it on a holiday. But ew,
Not every holiday. We had sushi for Thanksgiving a few years ago. Bob does not like Thanksgiving food. That's his thing that he does not like that everybody else like. He hates Thanksgiving food. He doesn't like turkey. He doesn't
Oh
like
my
mashed
goodness.
potatoes. He doesn't like green bean casserole. He's like, no. So yeah, so we had sushi one year for Thanksgivings. Not every year, but when we don't have a big family gathering, it was sushi.
See, people say this. They say I like sushi, and I just don't
I think you've
understand
just
it.
gotten the wrong type of sushi.
Well, I've never had any, but I don't want to be.
No,
any
how can you
part-
know if you don't like it if you've never had it?
Okay.
I think you would like a caterpillar roll, to be honest.
Ew.
Or the ones with like fried fish on top.
Well,
A
okay.
caterpillar roll is not a caterpillar. It's got fried shrimp in it, and then on top is avocado, and it's got this like teriyaki sauce. Oh, delicious!
See,
I can't have
I
rice
think-
anymore, but
I think
when
when
I
I'm
could-
thinking
mm.
of sushi is raw fish, cold rice, wrapped in seaweed. You lost it on all 3 counts. Ew. But you just said something deep fried, so I could be all
a
about
dragon roll, yes.
Las Vegas rolls, deep fried. Those are deep fried too. They are.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they have
what is delicious deep fried? Right?
yum.
It's good.
That sounds amazing. So, oh my goodness. Yes.
You can get the turkey in the microwave.
Oh my goodness. Anybody else have something that everybody talks about and they're just like, no?
I grew up in a very kosher home, so people talk about pork and ham and all those foods and cheese with meat and all those like cheeseburgers. Never had it. Don't have any desire for it.
Taylor
I
can't
getcha.
have dairy, so she like when she sees melted cheese on something, she just.
That's
doesn't.
another thing. I don't understand cheese. It smells like smelly socks and stinkers. Why would I want to eat that? And it's like feels like wax. Gross. What are you guys doing to yourself? Nasty. Straight to jail.
And what about pizza? Do you eat pizza?
I don't
she's-
eat pizza. I
she's
don't
deathly
eat any dairy
allergic.
products.
Oh,
Oh,
To dairy,
I've never
like
had
she
it.
goes, yeah.
okay.
But if you got to think about it, like the aesthetics, horrible. It's like wax and it smells. I've
love
never
tea.
tasted it, but it stinks to all heaven. Horrible.
No,
The
cheese
stinkier
makes
taste.
everything better.
Yeah, the stinkier it smells, the better it tastes, is what I'm trying to
Yeah.
push.
I have never tasted anything that smells like stinkers that tastes good.
Well, that's something. I can't say what I was going gonna say. So I
don't want to know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
James, my mom raised us not saying farts, so we use the word stinkers instead.
No, that is not nice. It is not nice. It doesn't sound nice coming out of a person's mouth saying that. So I have them say stinker.
We used to have to say,
Okay.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Vicky?
We used to have to say fluff.
Fluff. I feel like that's even better. That's a little elevated. Something classy.
Bob's grandma used to say fizzle. Oh, I did a fizzle.
Jonathan says say turbo. Thank you so much, AAA, for Ninja watching.
See,
we
you were
appreciate
almost
AAA.
perfect.
And back to Tina loves Limburger and sushi. So there you go. Not together. Oh my gosh. Oh, Crazy Mike's wants to know.
I'm a candle crazy. I use candles. I never used electric menorahs ever.
It's blasphemy.
It was always candles.
That's cool.
Toots. So Tina's doing toots.
Honestly, there's something really beautiful about Judaism. Like, I just have some of the like people's traditions come on my TikTok, and I've started implementing. Like, I really like how they wake up with prayer, and I feel like that is a real fault of Christianity. Wake up and thank the Lord that you're awake.
Wait, I'm a Christian. We do the same thing. I don't know what Christians are you watching.
It's just like like you have
I know,
to
I'm
wake up
like-
and there's like a little thing. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
I getcha.
I've kind of moved my phone. I talked about it last week. Because it's such a bad habit for me to like reach for my phone when I wake up. So I've moved my phone across the room, and I take those first few moments to like pray and be thankful, and find peace, and then turn on some great 80s music while I get ready. So, but no, I love that, Taylor. I do. I know when we were doing CCD, we did some of the Jewish traditions.
Yeah,
and it was really cool.
like I don't do the washing of the hands thing. I'm pretty unfamiliar, but I did like the like waking up and they have that ritualistic prayer, and I'd kind of like to learn that.
Yes. We also do the washing of hands when you're at a funeral, right before you go from the cemetery to the person's home. You have to wash your
I love
hands.
that, Tina. Oh, nice.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
We have so much to learn from each other. It's amazing. I love that.
Kelly, maybe we need to do a culture show.
You know what?
Yeah,
that is
honestly.
a great as we go.
And we need to feed her sushi.
Because Hanukkah is coming and Christmas is coming, and other whatever countries your people are from. I love
Cajun.
that. Let's do it.
Debbie's Jewish. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what everybody else is, but
what I promise to do is not have you announce yourself as he, she, her, they, them. I know I'm going to get canceled at some point. I'm just at my Zoom meetings at work. I'm
you
like,
can't be canceled unless you submit to them. If you say, "Oh, I'm so sorry," like if you just
I'm
it is
just
what
saying,
it is. You can't be canceled.
in our Zoom meetings at work, I literally will say, "I'm Kelly, and if you can't figure it out, I can't help you." So I haven't been fired yet, though. So don't fire me. But it's not anything against anything. It's just I think it's funny. Anyway, okay. So last question: best vacation ever. The best vacation ever. Kelly, you're going to struggle with this one because you're doing so many great vacations.
Can I just go with my last vacation ever?
Of course, I think that's a great thing is for your last one to always be your best one.
I think so too. I mean, you always. I mean, we don't like to try to top everyone, but the last one we took was pretty epic. So I'm going with. I mean,
well, tell everybody where you went. And what you did.
We went on a Disney cruise to Norway.
Oh,
So it was. We were just there in September. We went with our friends Emma and John, who live in England. We actually met them through YouTube, and they're stuck with us for life. So we have been on 3 vacations together so far. So yeah, we took a Disney cruise to Norway. It was a 7-night cruise, and it was unbelievably gorgeous. So I'm going to say that was.
I'm super jealous. That sounds really cool.
It was fantastic. If you ever get the chance to go, and we were so lucky with the weather. It had rained in Norway for like 6 weeks solid until we got there, and then the skies just turned blue, and it was gorgeous. And it was just, the people there are so nice. And we got to try real school bread, like you get in Epcot in the Norway Pavilion. They had real school bread.
Was it better?
It was better. Yeah, it actually was. I mean, still comparable. It tastes kind of the same in Epcot, but like fresh, like, amazing. So I'm going to say that's, every vacation we take is great, but our last one was pretty special.
I love that. Definitely check out Bob and Kelly. You just hit over 2,000 subs, right?
We did, yeah.
And so congratulations.
Thanks.
And definitely go check them out, because they do Disney and Disney Cruise, obviously, but you do so many other things that it's just always something fun. I love the Monday martinis. Are we keeping that for November?
We are. We just filmed 2 Martini Mondays today for tomorrow and next month. So we try to batch film.
Well, then you get more to drink too.
Well, and sometimes they end up being really entertaining.
But you definitely have to go back and watch the replay of the October ones, because they're in costume.
We had a good time with Halloween, yeah.
Oh, I love the Red Riding Hood and the wolf in the grandmother's outfit. That was probably my favorite.
Yeah, we are, and we have something. We're still going to continue with the cocktails for the new year, but we're going to change it up a little bit. So, yes.
I love it. So definitely check them out. You had the candy corn martini. You had the poison apple, right?
Yeah. Caramel apple. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing all dessert martinis for November.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Very cool. So go check them out. And I forget what we're doing. Oh, your best vacation ever. Yeah. Okay. So Vicky, what was your best vacation ever?
I was just thinking about that. There's a couple, but I'm gonna narrow it down to a cruise that we went on to Alaska. And
I'd love to do that next.
Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. September we went, and it was very cold. So we did a few excursions. We did a whale watching tour. We did a salmon bake, which was amazing. We had a train ride up to Canada, and some Native American dancing for the Northeastern natives that were up there. And totem pole, some guy was making a totem pole, so we got to see that. It was really cool. It was beautiful. The countryside is amazing. We saw all kinds of wildlife, bald eagles, and we went to a glacier. It was just amazing. Porcupines. I mean, all kinds of things.
Wow.
It was amazing. And it was the first time that we ever cruised. We went with my sister and her husband and my parents, and it was a great experience for all of us. So yeah, it was
when you think cruise, or at least I did before, I didn't think Alaska. You think like, somewhere tropical or whatever. But I have never heard from anyone that went on an Alaskan cruise that didn't absolutely love it and want to do it again. So it really must be something. So that is really cool, Vicky. I love that. I haven't ever cruised yet. It's on my list.
You have to.
We gotta go.
Yeah,
now that I'm closer to a port, Intent, when you can visit.
Yes. So I will be coming. Debbie, what was your best, like, that really stands out, best vacation?
I don't really have one. I'm still looking for it.
Okay, let's go.
I'm still looking for the best vacation. My best vacation is when I get to meet you all lovely
Oh
ladies.
my God, that would be amazing. I can't wait. And Joy, how about you? What's that vacation that really stands out?
Probably the last time we went to Disney as like a family, which is last December. That was probably our best vacation. We had a good fun time. meeting all the people that we, talk to on live streams and stuff. And yeah, it was fun.
It's amazing, right? This thing called YouTube. When
Yeah.
you meet people, it's like it's not like you're meeting somebody for the first time. It's you're meeting a friend. You already know them. It's so natural. It's awesome. So I can't wait to meet all of you that I haven't met in person yet. And Tina, how about you? What's your best vacation?
Honestly, there's really not one that sticks out because they've all been great. So I don't know. Maybe the ones that I plan in my head, that the someday vacation.
I love that.
I have a lot of those too.
We should do a stream just about that. So everybody buy a lottery ticket. No one won again. So I love that, Tina. And Molly, how about you? What was the best vacation?
I mean, collectively, all of our Disney vacations have been great. But if I had to pick one for me personally, I was very fortunate to be able to travel to Sweden and Finland when I was young.
Oh, nice.
And it was so different than what I had anticipated. It was just so beautiful and such a unique experience that I think that one stands out to me the most.
I would hope you don't see the backside of water. I'm just assuming you're in a very dangerous position.
Oh my goodness. That is awesome. That is so awesome. And Melissa, how about you? What was the best vacation you've ever been on?
I was thinking while everybody was talking. For me, a best vacation is where everybody gets along. Nobody gets out of sorts. Nobody has any meltdowns. And all of our Disney trips have been good, great. But the best, I have two. The best vacation was when we went to Disney in 2020. Crowds were low. We brought a friend and two friends with us, and we stayed at the Fort Wilderness Cabins. It was the best Disney vacation ever.
I know Kelly stayed at the cabin.
I love Fort Wilderness.
It was peaceful. The crowds were low. We didn't have to fight crowds. We used DAS, so we would, Kev would book our next thing, with Emma's DAS, and we would just go do something else. And we rode almost every ride in Magic Kingdom on the first day.
That's awesome.
I'm telling you,
it was the best vacation. And then another one is, and I'm about to go on one on Wednesday, is when I get to go visit my parents in Louisiana. So I'm leaving Wednesday to go visit them for 5-6 days. And it's just me flying in by myself. So, and I get that one-on-one time with my parents who are 83 and 76.
Oh my goodness. I love that.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, I love that. I'm going to start crying. I love that. But, 2020 was its own magic. I was a cast member at the time of the park reopening, and it was so wonderful.
Yes.
I mean, and then I would hear these people, I'm not coming till the magic is back. And I would tell the DVC member, come now. The
magic is there.
I don't care if there's no fireworks. There is, it was like you had rented out the park to yourself.
It was so quiet. It was so quiet. It was you could walk through Fantasyland with 2 other people.
Yes.
Yes.
On either side of you like this.
It was amazing.
And social distancing. Oh, I'm a big fan. I'm such a big fan.
The 6 feet apart in the line.
Yes.
I mean, you really felt like VIPs because the cast members were happy to have you there. They were so happy. And then just, like you might see another person, you might not. It was so great. But that was awesome. So I love that you said that. Taylor, what was your favorite vacation?
I don't know. I want to say the trip to Hawaii because I was the only sentient one of my siblings, so other than Matthew, so it was very Taylor central.
She
let's
was
go to the Hello
flower
Kitty store.
girl, and my sister-in-law had Taylor made. And first of all, Taylor has blonde hair, just like Deanna, the bride, and she had her made an exact mini wedding dress. Now Taylor's really little, so Taylor at 4 was probably like, the size of like a 2-year-old. She was so tiny.
Yeah, I didn't hit 40 pounds until like 1st or 2nd grade.
Oh, so she was so tiny. She had this little dress, and so she got to go to the Hello Kitty store and get manicures and pedicures, and they stayed in a cottage right on the beach in Maui.
Oh, wow.
So Matthew was there, her older brother, but it was all about Taylor.
He was off with my cousins doing stuff. And so like my grandparents and everyone, it was just like, let's go treat Taylor. Let's go take you shopping. Let's go to the beach. Let's go take pictures of you. And it was like, hello.
Yes, I didn't go. It was Matthew, Dean, and Taylor and all the other family. But my mom had been sick, so I stayed with my mom and the littles, Kennedy and Dylan. So, the pictures are just precious. But I love that. I'm just real quick, and then we'll wrap up. My favorite vacations as a child were going to Disney and everything, but we did that. Pack up the station wagon, go from southern Indiana, and just go see the country. My dad worked 7 days a week, 12-hour days, so he would get like 3-month vacations, and we would just get in the station wagon and go. And I love America. I just love every state, all the cool things you can see, and it was really, really cool. And New Orleans as an adult is one of my absolute favorite places to go. The food is great. I love the history. I love going to see all the cathedrals and the churches and the cemeteries, and just the sound and the smells of New Orleans is great. But as an adult, my most is definitely vacations with my children. I love seeing Disney through their eyes. I love thinking about those, Taylor and Kennedy in their little princess dresses, and, getting all made over by the cast members, just making all, it just, it's just, and it's always fun. It's fun. And it's just fun to see them be happy. So, but anyway, let's start by what's coming up on your channel. We're going to start with Talking Mickey Project. What is Emma got for us this week?
I don't know what's Wednesday because I think it's an interview that they're going to record. I think tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm not quite sure. And if it's not, Kevin and Emma will just hop on and talk about whatever. But this Saturday, like I said earlier, it's going to be the Disney trivia about Mary Blair. It's
cool.
5 true and false questions, 5 multiple choice, and 5 what we call open-ended questions, where you don't have you have to know the answer. And then we have 1 bonus question. Like for Bob Gurr, there was so much information I had to put in 2 bonus questions. So.
How cool. I love that. So definitely check out.
This month is Imagineer month.
I love that. Who doesn't love the Imagineers? Like, honestly,
I
they're
love
so
the
interesting.
Imagineers.
I love that show on Disney Plus. It's just so like, what? I didn't know that. And how about you, Bob and Kelly? What is coming up? I know you have Martini Monday.
Martini Monday tomorrow. And then on Saturdays, we're about halfway through our Norway cruise blogs. So that's what's on Saturdays now. So,
and are you doing your Sunday stream? I'm sorry, I'm usually gone.
We are doing a Sunday stream every Sunday, like we were. We're doing maybe one or two a Sunday. So, not like super
up your weekend
regulated with that anymore. But
hit the notification bell so you won't miss it.
Right.
I love it. And how about you, Vicky? What are you doing on your channel?
I have one very special video that I'm still working on, where I got to meet and have a couple of pieces signed by Jim Shore.
Oh, you sent me pictures.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's coming. I'm not doing a lot this month because I'm doing a lot personally. So I'll make the announcement. You'll hear it here first. And I've talked to a lot that my husband and I are moving to California.
Woo!
We bought a house and we are in escrow right now.
Yay!
Cool.
That's exciting.
Congratulations.
So excited for you.
Congrats.
Yeah,
I'm excited for Taylor and I to go stay with you.
Right.
Disney.
Just show up. Hello.
Peeking through the window.
So we're super excited. Yeah, our closing day is supposed to be December 5th. So we've got a lot to do before then. So
so excited for you. Congratulations. Yeah, lots of packing, right?
Yeah, lots of packing.
I love it. I love it. And how about you, Joy? What's coming up with Joy? Any beaver streams?
I'll be on with Gonzo tomorrow. He's coming back on Monday for game night. And then Wednesday is somebody's birthday on my channel, so we're doing a live stream for somebody's birthday.
Happy birthday! That's so exciting.
Happy birthday, Joy.
Happy birthday, Joy.
Yay. So definitely celebrate with Joy on Joy S channel on Wednesday. Is it at 8?
8 o'clock, yeah.
8 o'clock. Okay, perfect. And Tina, what's going on with you this week?
So like Joy, I will also be on with Gonzo tomorrow doing game night. And that's it. Is he doing 11 o'clock, right, Joy?
Yeah, 11.
Okay. And then Wednesday, my show is usually Wednesdays at 5 o'clock, but I push it back to Friday, which is Veterans Day, because I had Joy on my series of Hangouts, which I was doing a once a month thing. I had Joy and Peyton on, but I didn't get to have Justin on, Jason Udo. And so he's a veteran. I thought, you know what, let's do it on a Friday night on Veterans Day and then make the set complete. And so we're going to do that Friday, 8 o'clock. And then I'll be celebrating Joy's beautiful birth. Well, I don't know if it was beautiful, but it's beautiful that she's here. So we'll be celebrating Joy at 8 o'clock on her channel. So.
I love that. I love that. So definitely tune in and happy birthday. And thank you, Tina. I love the veteran, Veterans Day is coming. So
I just realized I'll be with my daddy on Friday.
Oh my goodness. What branch was he in?
He was in the Army. He served during peacetime. He was in Germany when President Kennedy was assassinated.
Oh my goodness.
And one of the things I want to accomplish when I'm there is start asking them questions. How did you and Mama meet? When did you ask Mama to get married? I heard that their wedding day was like the coldest day in Louisiana ever up until that that date. So I want to get those histories, that stuff from him. Where were you stationed in England? Where were you stationed in London? In Germany? I need to get all that down. I want to get that down for me and my brother to have, and then pass down to his grandkids.
I love that. I love that. I really do. So good. That's amazing. I wish I could do that. I love that. So do it while you can. And Molly, thank you so much for being here. Taylor, tell us what amazing shorts are. No, seriously, go check out Taylor's shorts. She's killing it. So, and she's on TikTok and Instagram and
yeah,
YouTube.
I put them on YouTube too. I've got a full length video I've got to film. We went to some yard sales yesterday and I got some really cool stuff. I got like Versace boots and a Fendi bag, which was kind of cool. And then I just got a whole bunch of other really neat stuff. But yeah.
I'm gonna probably do a vlog too this week about that because it was a score. It was a score. It was crazy. So so definitely check out Taylor for all kinds of fun stuff. And thank you so much, Debbie. I'm so glad you popped in, and please feel better, my friend. And thank you so much, everyone in chat. This was so fun. I appreciate all of you. Have a blessed and magical night, and I can't wait to see you all again soon. Bye.
Bye.